Let's try. All right, I think I'm live, but it's probably not very good. YouTube is saying it's not streaming smoothly, but we'll see. I'm gonna go live on IG as well. 1 second. Let's see. Hey, I'm live. Hello, everyone. All right, I think I'm live everywhere. We'll see if everything is going well. Hello, hello, hello. Some people are joining. All right, we're gonna have some fun drawing a little bit. And let me know on YouTube if everything is going well. I think it's saying that the stream might not be smooth, so sorry about that. I don't really know how to fix that yet. Hey, hello, morning. All right. Where are you at? I'm saying like good night, probably. Hey, photos. Hey, dad. Cool. All right. Vector Base just joined on YouTube. Awesome. Rob, tell me if things are running smoothly on YouTube. All right. Cool. Thank you. Let's switch things up here on IG. Sorry, I'm doing both here. But oh, also, let me show you. I have my cat here. Sorry, YouTube, you're gonna have to miss that part. My cat is here with us to live stream today, and it's gonna be fun. So for everyone on IG, if you wanna come to YouTube, the link is in my bio. I think it's the first link there. You should be able to click and come to YouTube. Hey Marcus on YouTube, thank you. Thank you for joining. All right, cool. I think everyone can see my iPad, hopefully. YouTube gets a better view, I think, of what I draw because it's connected directly on YouTube. But Instagram also gets a view here, so we're good. So it's Friday. I thought it would be fun to do a little drawing session and hopefully something chill. Like, well, I'm a very chill person, I guess. And I like to just, go through the creative process without much planning sometimes. So I have a few prompts here that you guys shared with me on IG. I wrote them down because I wouldn't be able to access them. So we have some stuff here. I asked for 2 words, and the 2 words I got a few. I got something melting. I got raw spinach, which is a horrible inside joke, but I put it there anyway. Clumsy fella, skull roses, ice cream, blue rock, and sad golf. So we got these ideas, and if you sort of want to explore your creativity as well, I invite you to draw with me, create something, and just let creativity flow. There's no really any there isn't any pressure or anything to create a masterpiece. I think when we approach creativity without expectations, it just allows us to have some fun. So let's see. I like that I have something melting and ice cream because they could all become like one huge thing. I think I'm gonna go with that. And I'm probably not gonna do a cubist, just to keep things a bit different. I hope you can see me well here on YouTube as well. So here's sort of what I'm thinking. Ice cream, right? But then I want to combine it with something melting. So I'm thinking of something here. Hey Pag. Hey everyone. Thank you. Marielle, hello. Welcome. Welcome. So the prompt that I'm doing right now is something melting, but also ice cream. So whoever wants to draw along, if you want to combine both, you can combine both with me, or if you want to go like just one, you can do just one. What I thought would be funny when I read something melting would be the actual word something melting. So I was thinking of something, of doing the lettering. As some of you know, I love graffiti. I would have the word. I would have to make it small. All right. First, I'm just gonna measure out the size here, and then I'm gonna make the font that I'm trying to do, make it a little more fitting to this topic. Because what I'm thinking here is, okay, so we have that. Now let's go to a separate layer here. Oh, and by the way, there will be a POAP for today. I don't have the link yet, but everyone that is here can DM me afterwards and I will send it to you. Probably tomorrow I will send the POAPs. And if anybody doesn't know what it is, a POAP is sort of, when we were young and we would go to like a movie or a concert and you would keep the little ticket as a reminder, as a souvenir. A POAP is the NFT version of that. And you keep it in your, it stays linked to your wallet. So I think that's fun. I have quite a few POAPs and some people love them, so. I'm doing a different letter here. I might do another layer. I'm gonna try to not take too long on one thing because I tend to do that so that I can do more things, but we'll see how that goes. No promises. And maybe with one of the prompts I might go a little bit more cubist on it. Yeah, I see some people on IG talking about the POAPs. Yeah, I know they are addictive. Addictive. It's like you're a teenager again, but in a techie environment. I don't think I've ever shown like lettering or anything like this before, so it's fun to change things up. We cannot get too attached to the things we create because this is gonna be melting. I might even when I tell people that I redo things over and over again, I really mean it. Yeah, Peg, you can be 63 years old and still a teenager. Why not? Why not? Here's gonna be already melting. Actually, all right. So we got sort of the bases here. I can erase this now. Marcus said on YouTube, raw spinach. That's a great idea. Who came up with that? Just a random dude has no idea how to eat spinach. He eats it raw. Some people, you know. Now I'm gonna make this melt. It's gonna look a bit weird at first, I think, but eventually it will make sense, hopefully. Peg said her father is 87 and he says he's a teenager. LOL. Yeah, I think so. I think he can be a teenager still. Why not? I'm not gonna go too crazy here because otherwise I will only draw this the entire night. So what I'm thinking here. And it's gonna be on the ice cream cone, which I think it's gonna be a bit stylized, not so straightforward here. I probably make some weird faces when I'm drawing. Rob asked on YouTube, are you considering dropping more cubists? Yes, I am. The only difference will be that I think they will probably have to be on a separate collection because I'm gonna create my own contract because I think if we are serious about like creating in this space, the sooner we can think of things like our own smart contracts and things like that, the better, right? So that we have full ownership of our things. So I'm gonna create my smart contract and then I will continue to create Cubis, but it's gonna be under that contract. So it will be a separate collection. And probably a different price point and some things will change, but it will still be like my art, the cubists, and things like that. And I also have other art planned, which won't be cubists, but it will be like more art that I'm creating, just a bit different. Yeah, it did sell out pretty fast, that one. I was completely shocked. It was wild. I was happy like that people got like the ones that they wanted, but I, like you, I think a few people didn't get a chance to, choose something they wanted, which is bitter, a bit bittersweet, I guess. But it was fun to see that people were excited about it. All right, I think we got something here. Let's just put down some colors and that will be it for the first one, because I want to get through a few. And usually when I'm painting like the cubists and things, it takes me a while because I will paint it like this. I don't feel like, usually if you want to do things quickly, right, you make like a selection, you bring it in and you color everything. But for some weird reason, part of my process is painting it, like I'm doing it here. So I go with the pen and I like to paint each part of it like I'm doing now. I think it's part of what I like about making art. It's sort of the repetition and the movements. It sort of becomes its own thing for me. And then I would go in with a slightly different color, so you can barely see the difference, but I guess you can sort of tell. And just paint over it and give it a little bit of a different look, so not a solid color. And I hope some of you are drawing along or creating something along, because that would be fun to see afterwards. Oh, I just realized I don't think I went live correctly on IG because I should have clicked the thing for the reminder, but well. All right. Can you see the difference in the colors? Barely, I guess. I guess when I look at it, like looking at my iPad screen in real life, I can see, but I'm not sure if it comes across. Hey, Zokoli just joined. I never know if I'm saying your name right. You'll be happy to know there will be a POAP. So anybody that is here, either YouTube or IG, just DM me on IG or Twitter, wherever. Just let me know that you were here and I will send the POAP probably tomorrow. I'm hoping. All right, let's paint this ice cream. Here, I think I'm gonna have to go with the other method of painting, just so we can go through a few. I wasn't sure which day of the week would be best to go live. I thought Friday, just so like I know many people probably wouldn't be able to attend, but at least for anyone that is like me and is not doing anything, they could join and just chill. I clearly painted some things I shouldn't have, but that's okay. I can just erase it. Mrs. Robinson likes the pink. Good. I love. It's funny how I love to use colors in my art, but not in my like clothes or anything. No colors except in my iPad. For my clothes, I usually wear black, or like now I'm wearing white, but mostly black or gray or dark colors. All right, we got here, so I'm gonna just put this up here. Yeah. And we got our something melting. Here I'm just gonna do some quick shadows. Although we would have ice cream in it, right? Okay, what I'm gonna do is do the shadow, but I'm also gonna add some like melting ice cream here, but it's still in the shadow. And here I'm also gonna add another drop, like to would go like something like that. Hey, thanks for joining. Thank you for joining, everyone. Fun to have you here. And just to reiterate, if you want to get a POAP, just DM me saying that you were here. It can be anytime tonight, and I will send them out tomorrow probably. It's going to be the first POAP that I am actually sending. I've created one before, but this one will be the first one I am actually making. So that's fun. Right, I think that would be it for this part, and then we can come and just do some quick highlights. This is making me wanna eat ice cream. It looks kind of cute, right? I'm probably already focusing too much on the details instead of moving on to the next one. But that's what we do. That's what we do. Let's just do a few more highlights. This is sort of a kind of graffiti style that I think I used to do as a kid, like this round thing. What do we think? ice cream and something melting. We might need a background so that it pops. Let's just go with something like this. And then usually for my cubists, what I do with the background is I come in with a slightly different color as well, and I make some marks, which is somewhat what I would do on a painting. Well, on a painting, they have these like palette knives that I like to use, so we just scrape the canvas, which is fun. But on the iPad, I just do some marks like this. We can go in with some lighter ones, but finer. All right, I think that's it for something melting slash ice cream. I mean, for like a 20-minute drawing. It for me, 20 minutes drawing is clearly not enough time to do something amazing, but it looks pretty fun. Cast your votes from 1 to 10. From 0 to 10, I guess. Marcus said, I need this as a tattoo. Please do not get this as a tattoo, please. I can do something better if you want to get a tattoo of something. Oh, here's a sneak peek of the POAP. I think it looks pretty cool. You guys are too generous with your scores. I mean, it's fine, I'll take it. This is the POAP. All right. Let's try another one. There's a prompt here. Let me start a new canvas. All right. We have a prompt here for raw spinach. It's triggering because I mean, who eats raw spinach? I would do a very quick one for the raw spinach just because I don't want to let it pass by. So sad. I mean, please, anyone else tell me, does anyone here watching eats raw spinach? Please tell me. Because so far I've heard about one person, the person that asked for this, and I'm seriously, oh, Peg, you eat raw spinach too? But okay, no, wait, it's fine. I'll forgive you. I eat raw spinach, but I put in some dressing, some salt. If you cannot eat salt, I mean, you can put a little bit of lime juice or lemon juice or some dressing or something on it. Something. But when I mean this person eats raw spinach with nothing on it, nothing, just the leaf, and they chew on it. Yeah, Rob, yes, a spinach salad. I eat that as well, and I put in some dressing, some lime juice and some good stuff, and then it's good. But just the spinach, like raw, seasonless, dressingless, just the spinach. It's odd, right? I mean, it, it's torture. Peg, you okay. Okay, dressing is needed. See, there you go. All right. So, no one except this one person, whom I love very much, eats raw spinach without anything. So, let's draw a spinach here. I think that's how spinach leaves are. So, you have like the little things. We have two spinaches here. Both will be raw. Right? They're facing each other. Let's, oh, wait. Change the background. Now, spinach color, I guess. Green, and then actually this should not be this dark. It should be like a green. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come on top with my other brush here and do that thing with the color that I like to do. Right, I'm glad we settled this, and we should not eat raw spinach without any dressing or anything at all. Marcus is saying on YouTube, he just gave himself up. He said, "You guys are not leaving until you've had a bag of raw spinach." And this bag with no dressing, just the spinach. I'm just gonna do some fun stuff here. It looks weird like this, but then once we have like painted a few times, it will be fun. All right, Marcus, we found you a friend, and Peg said she has done that as well. So you're not alone. We're never like, whenever we think we're the only ones to do something, we find out that somebody else, somewhere else, also does it. So I think that's the beauty of the internet. Now I'm going over just to smooth everything. Okay, we have two spinaches here. I need a background. Probably go with like a lighter green. Or a light pink. Yeah, let's go with this one. All right. Now let's bring, oops, some lemon juice or dressing or something. Salt. Oh, I know what's good in a salad, like when you mix like crunchy things, like help me out with the names here, like crushed cashews or crushed nuts or something. So you get those little crunchy bits. Yes, walnuts back. Yes, I like it too. So here we have 2 spinach. All right, so I also, if anybody uses Procreate, I love this brush here, the pencil one. It comes with Procreate, the 6B pencil, and I love how it looks because it has, if you can see it, like it has a little bit of the texture of the pencil. So let's give her some eyes. She has arms, legs. I don't know if her legs. Let's not make legs too weird. Let's just leave with the arms. And she's happy. She is happy because she's seasoned, you know. She has dressing. She has all the goods. All right, we have a happy spinach here. Hey, G's for Great is here. Hey, G. Hey, G's mom. And then we have another spinach here. She's seasonless. She's got nothing. She is sad. She is crying, Marcus, because she's got nothing. But guess what? The happy spinach and the sad spinach are friends. So everything's gonna be okay. What do you guys think of this one? The little story. This is a teaching moment to everyone. Season your spinach, okay? All right. This was fun. All right, let's do another one. I think I have time to do probably one more if I'm not too slow. For the spinaches, I think let's close the chapter. Oh, for anyone joining now, G and Professional Crayon, there will be a POAP for anyone participating, for anyone joining today, and for you to get the POAP, just DM me that you were here, and I will send the link for the POAP probably tomorrow. Marcus said the raw spinach, the sad one and the seasoned one could never be friends. Of course they could. We are friends. So the spinaches can be friends. So stop that, all right? Just accept it. Accept it. All right, let's do one last prompt here. And if anyone want to join along and draw along or create something, feel free. The last one I'm gonna do will be skull roses. I thought that was a fun one when I was a kid. Not a kid, a teenager, I guess. I used to watch Miami Ink, and they would always draw like the skull and the roses. Obviously, this is not a rose, but they would draw like the roses tattoos, so it would be always something that I was copying. And copying, like, I mean, I would pause the TV or whatever, put a paper on the screen and just trace it, and then try to recreate it on my notebook or whatever it was. And I would always do it. Obviously, it was not like this. The skulls for tattoos, they look a lot more realistic and it's a different style, but it is fun to think back on that. As many of you know, I love drawing skulls, so we'll just see if we can come up with a different skull here. I'm not sure how to draw a rose though. I used to draw them like this. Just go around. And this would be a closed one. I feel like a kid again. Maybe let's do the skull first here. There are a few different skulls that I do. There's a skull that I draw like on the side. It's never anatomically correct. It's always more stylized. Marcus said on YouTube, can you add spinach to the skull? Why do you want to ruin a skull with spinach? I don't understand. At least if it's fried spinach, I might do it. This would be like one type of skull. And it could be coming out of the rose here. Oh, you know, I could do, yeah, gee, spinach skull. I mean, that's a new one. Should we try it? Should we ruin the skull with spinach? You know, doing this, I just thought it would be interesting to do sort of origami style rose, because it's sort of a cubist idea to it. So if we think, so let's just go here to rose origami maybe. Okay. Okay, we have some options here. So you see, something like this would be interesting for this kind of style that I want to do. Yeah, gee, I also love origami. I think I tried it for a while when I was younger. I tried to learn a few things, but I would always forget too quickly, so I gave up. But it is beautiful. It's an art. I will probably take an example here. I like this one. Or this. Problem is the angle. I guess we could do something like this. Oh, actually, with the iPad, I think I can open them side by side. It's a YouTube video. No. Okay. Jesus. All right. Let's just go with that. Okay, what I'm thinking here. Let's see. Hey, thanks for joining. Thanks for joining. We're just having a create and chill session. If anyone wants to create along, feel free to draw. The prompt at the moment is a skull and roses. And you get a bonus point for adding spinach to it. So we could do it like okay, what I'm thinking here is, if we think about the rose here, it has the little middle, and then we cut to the things and to the petals. So it would be this. We have a petal here. We have a petal here. petal. My cat is still asleep in the chair next to me. It's wild that he hasn't gotten up for anything. That kind of looks like a rose, I think. And obviously it has like the crooked thing, like the neck of the cubists. All right, let's go with that. I think that looks interesting here. You think about like the rose as part of the skull here. I'm probably gonna do the skull differently though. I don't have much time left. Damn it. All right. I guess I'll have to do like a quick one, and then tomorrow I do want to finish this one because it's a fun one to do. I'm doing it kind of crooked on purpose because I think it will add more interest to it. So Collie's talking about my energy levels at this time. Here where I live is 10:20 p.m. So it's not that late yet. And I love doing this kind of thing and drawing live and talking to everyone. So I think that's, and I get excited when I draw something that I think it's fun. I think the energy to create things, I think I talk about this often. It comes and goes, right? It's not something that it's always there. It's not always the same. And at times we have to push through, and other times we just have to, I guess, respect our time and just take a break. And we often find that we will find creativity again, or it will find us because it's in us. It's not something that we can lose. It's not something that it's going to go away. So if we take a break, it's not like we're going to lose it or anything like that. And it's going to help us see things differently. I didn't like this that I did. And we can get back to it later. It's always going to be there in one way or another. All right. Oh, I erased something here. It's okay. All right, let's paint behind this so that we can separate it quickly. I hope this is something that you're all enjoying to watch or to participate in some form. I plan on doing something like this every week. Not sure if it's gonna be like prompts every week, because I'll probably just sometimes work on my own things. But if it's something that everyone enjoys, I will definitely do it as often as possible. And for anyone that I just saw, a couple of people joined, there will be a POAP for today. It's the first POAP that I am actually creating. So DM me on IG or on Twitter, or you can join my Discord as well and talk to me there. And I will send a link to the POAP probably tomorrow. All right, I think the flower, the rose looks pretty cool like that in that origami style. So now I have like a few minutes left because I was planning on doing like 1 hour. So now I'm gonna just add a skull here and then go from there. Because what I was thinking is the skull was sort of stacked on this. But we might need to figure out. Yeah, I think something like that. I might change the shape. Might make it more cubist or more, what's the word here? Straight lines and not curves. I'm not sure which one I like better. Oh, Rob, I'm glad to know you're enjoying it. Is that a dog on your profile pic? I think it's a dog. If it is, it's a cute dog. I cannot see it too well. I'm not sure here whether to go with the straight edge or the curve. The curve is nice because then it's a different vibe from the rose, but yeah, go something like that. And the teeth. I think for now I'll go with the round one. Oh, cool. Nice, Rob. It's a cute dog. I have 2 cats and I want more cats and I want dogs, but I mean, it's hard to manage. Just imagining all the bills, like a lot. I think this is interesting for now. I will probably make a lot of changes later, but just so I can finish something here, we can put something like that. I would do this actually, the skull cracking here. As if the rose is breaking it. And just so Marcus is happy. And as our inside joke, we can finish with a little spinach on its teeth. You know, who hasn't had an issue like this at some point, right? So, what do you guys think? Looks pretty cool. I mean, apart from the spinach on its teeth, but I guess part of life, it happens. I will later on, like for example, on the rose, you can see that it will benefit extremely well from some like darks and some shadows here, just so that we get some more interest going on. I mean, I don't mind too much about what's right in terms of reality sense, if that makes sense. Just for me, I usually am more like, okay, what looks interesting here? So the shadows will help emphasize some things and bring some stuff to the attention. Because then when we add some dark spots here, then we can also add some more light, and then that will make it sort of pop a little bit more. Like just this, you can see that there's a difference there. Then if I choose something for the brights and I do a little bit of it, I'm not going to go into it too much, but just a tiny bit. So when we look at from a bit of a distance, you can sense that there's something like interesting going on. There's a difference, right? Oh, I forgot that it's on the other side. All right, I think, let me just jump over here. I think that's it for today for our create and chill session. Let me go in closer. So we created this one. We have a little spinach on the skull's teeth. We also created this one, the sad spinach, because it's seasonless, and the happy spinach, seasoned, dressed, and yummy and delicious. And last but not least, we created this one, something melting, which is an ice cream, and that looks pretty fun. Sorry. And yeah, I think that was cool. Let me just flip the camera here so I can look at both things. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you for joining on YouTube and on Instagram. If you want to get the POAP, which is sort of like the Web3/NFT version of a little reminder that you participated in this event, you can DM me on Instagram or Twitter, or talk to me on my Discord. You can join the link in my description, and I will DM you the link. And if you don't know how to get it, I will help you. No worries. So this has been fun. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all, and I will see you next Friday. Bye. Let's end this.